Well, at my bean field in Tennessee, we grow 4 different kinds of beans. We grow the lima beans, my favorite. Anybody here like lima beans? My wife Martha puts butter and cheese on them, and they are delish. We grow butter beans, the kidney beans. They kind of react funny with me sometimes when I eat chili, if you know what I mean. You might have talked a little bit before about something called an energy pyramid. Have you heard that word before? Yeah. Well, in my bean field, here's pictures of my bean field from Tennessee. In my bean field, we have lots and lots of beans. But every year we have this little problem with something called grasshoppers. Would grasshoppers be a carnivore, a herbivore, or an omnivore? Do you know? Girl in the blue shirt? Yes, you?
It would be a herbivore.
Because it eats only
plants.
You must have one good teacher. Awesome. Shrews do not like beans, but they sure like grasshoppers. So the shrews invade my field and eat the grasshoppers. But you might have heard of hawks before. There are hawks that are up in their nest. You can see there's a nest right over there, and there's a nest right over there. Those hawks just sit in that nest, and they are waiting and waiting until they see them little shrews fatten up on the grasshoppers, and then the hawks swoop down and eat up the grasshoppers. No, they don't. The hawks swoop down and eat up the shrews, who ate up the grasshoppers, who ate up the
beans.
And so, where in this energy pyramid would there be the most amount of energy available? The beans, you got it. So look at my field. Look at all them beans that are out in that field. Now I have to tell you, some of you are going to be grasshoppers today. And some of you are going to be shrews today. And some of you are going to be hawks today. Grasshopper, hawk. Grasshopper, shrew, another shrew, another shrew, grasshopper. Thank you. Grasshoppers sit. Grasshoppers are going to be down on all 6 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When I say grasshoppers go, you are going to go and grab as many beans as you can possibly fit in your stomach. Shrews, when I say go, you do not eat beans. You go after the grasshoppers. You will dump the contents of your stomach into the shrew's stomach, and we call that in science a transfer of energy. When I says, hawks, go! Hawks, you will not eat beans. You will not eat grasshoppers. You must tap a shrew. Shrews, if you get tapped, stop! Dump the contents of your stomach into the hawk's stomach, and you come over here to the dead zone. Now, the whole point of this is a food chain. We are watching a transfer of energy from the sun to the beans, to the grasshoppers, to the shrews, and eventually to the hawks. So you be extremely cautious, but eat as much as you possibly can. Grasshoppers, go! Martha, the grasshoppers are back! They're eating our beans, and we are going to have no profit this year. Look at them! They're eating our butter beans and our green beans. Shrews, go! Oh, Martha, look at our field. Now the shrews have arrived and they're eating the grasshoppers. Hawks, go! Martha, here comes the hawks! Everybody stop! Hawks, get your food. Are there any live grasshoppers left? Come right over here. Are you the shrews that are left? Would you come right over here? Are you the hawks? Of course you are. Would you come right over here? Some people think that I am not the smartest cookie in the cookie jar. But I have to tell you, I am way smarter than I look. Because we learned a long time ago that if there are pests in your field, you can take care of pests. So Martha and I, every year, we go down to the local co-op and we buy this stuff called pesticide. You saw no weeds in my field. Grasshoppers, you did not eat any weeds, did you? But oh boy, do I have a surprise for you. I also buy something called insecticide. Insecticide is a poisonous chemical that kills insects. So grasshoppers, you thought you survived and you tried real hard. But would you dump out the contents of your stomach right now? Would you say that you have as many colors as you have whites? Shrews, you're going to need to dump out the contents of your stomach too and start dividing them up by colors. Grasshoppers, it looks like you ate plenty of my pesticide called insecticide and you are dead. Would you please go join the others in the dead zone? No grasshoppers are going to survive in Farmer Brown's bean field because of this. Shrews that ate food. Do you suppose you have half as many colors as you have white? Oh my, you've got way more. You have so much concentration of poison from eating those grasshoppers, you are dead. Go to the dead zone. Now hawks. Oh hawks. You think you might die? Guess what? The hawks are going to survive Farmer Brown's bean experience. But would you dump out your bags? You don't even need to separate yours because you're a male hawk. And guess what happens to male hawks? Nothing. He can tolerate the pesticide that he got from the shrews, that they got from the grasshoppers, that they got from eating the beans in my field. So male shrew, you might as well jump up and do a dance. Or you can just sit there. Female hawk. Did I just call you a shrew? I don't know either. I get confused sometimes. It's this Indiana weather, you know.